Tommy with Inland Boat Company here. Today I'm going to show you how to cover your Malibu boat. First things first, I got my cover right here in the bow, and I got my bow pole, and then also my center pole right here. I'm going to put the center pole in the back, keep my bow pole right in front right here so I can access it later. From here, I got my windscreen, which is where I'm going to set my bow pole so it doesn't leave any impressions on the seat, or I don't have to flip the seat upside down. Just makes it easy and clean. From right here, I got the very front of the cover, and you got your bow strap, which I'm gonna give myself some slack just by doing a slight unroll right here. Lean over the front of the boat. You'll notice that seam right here in the middle lines up with that bow strap. I'm gonna come over here and put it directly over the winch and make sure it's nice and snug. You can see I got a little bit of slack right here, so I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit more, get that seam pretty close to this rubber. Step two, I'm gonna pull this cover back. I find it easiest as I'm unrolling this cover to go ahead, throw it in the captain's chair. Go ahead, slide this cover to the side, close this center windshield. From here, since it's rolled nicely, I'm able to get this partially around those rails, making it easier for me to unroll. Come all the way through the boat. Now that we have the cover past the bow of the boat, we're here towards the center. Next step is I'm going to take this anchor point, throw it up on top, and then pull back. What I like to do as I'm pulling this back right here, just how I folded in before, I'm going to take this and I like to do a little like this to roll those around and throw it across the rub rail. Same thing here. I do a little flip to get that lip out right here, and then I attach that anchor point to keep it in place. Now you'll notice if this isn't secured below the rub rail where this piece is, it won't line up properly. So I want to make sure that I pull this section down below the rub rail, keeping all that tension off the side. This Velcro, pull it down right here. Little trick is sometimes this will get stuck right where this lever is for the tower right here. So you want to make sure you clear that lever right here. Come over top. You'll see that this Velcro lines up nice and smooth right here. I'm going to go ahead and line this up. Line this up top, just like so. And we're going to make sure we always hit these clips on the side before we hit any ratchets right here. Otherwise, if you start ratcheting beforehand, these clips will start to pull and they'll get real snug right here. So we want to make sure and hit these first. On the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing. Make sure we overpass that lever piece right here. Put it nice and smooth. Same thing here as well. Make sure this piece is not tucked over, but wrapped around. From here, we're going to put these Velcros together. Just like so. Buckle, Velcro this, keep it protected. You can see that it's nice and smooth all the way down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this pole, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend this all the way in to that piece right here. Put this pole up so you can see it's just like that. For center pole, go ahead and pull this up. You can see I'm gonna go ahead and push this button on that top piece right there. So this is gonna come and sit right here. Right here on the back of the boat, you can see that this is all kind of jumbled up on the back. It's because our center strap is tight and we gotta keep this piece of the ratchet system underneath of this rub rail right here. So what I'm gonna do is, to relieve that tension, I'm gonna come to the center strap, take this, and I'm gonna loosen it up. And you'll notice since I loosen that up, this easily clears underneath right here. Now we're not gonna pull this tight from the strap. We're gonna pull this down just like so, loosen this strap up, come underneath, and just do it nice and snug, nothing hard on it though. Now before I hit this piece right here, I wanna go ahead and secure this ratchet strap system, pull this lever piece in right here on both sides, and I wanna keep them about equal distance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this just nice and snug on one side, close it up, and I'm gonna finish it right here. Now that the boat cover is secure, we have our center and bow pole up. The last step to help keep any water from pulling up in this boat is we're gonna take this center strap that's connected to the tower and we're gonna tighten this all the way up nice and snug. And you'll notice as I'm raising it, it's getting rid of anywhere where that water could pull up on this boat. Just like so. Zip it around, then we're set. The last step for the boat cover right here is gonna be the transom cover to keep this nice and clean. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two straps right here and throw them behind the transom right here. Now on this corner section right here, you'll notice that it's much more pointed out versus back piece right here. So it's easy to find the corner next to this strap. I'm gonna go ahead and put this corner right here underneath there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Same thing on this side, take this corner piece and get underneath that transom board and pull here. Now, as I'm coming around, go ahead and hit this corner right here, this corner right here. For the last step, we're gonna take these straps right here, make them nice and loose, make it easy to put on. Boom, just like so. Same thing right here. Loosen it up, put it on.